Hey, let's get into it. Make sure you like and subscribe. It may be just me. I don't know what Labor Day about, so we finna get into it and see the history of Labor Day because I just know we don't go to work on them days. So let me figure out what the hell Labor Day about. Let me know in the comments if you knew what Labor Day was about, because yeah, I don't be knowing about all them holidays in history. So let's get into it.
The Industrial Revolution modernized the United States and Canada during the 19th century. As people enjoyed steady employment, they compromised.
History Channel got them beats going, don't they? Okay, modern Canada industrializing labor with the Industrial Revolution. I hear y'all, but that beat fire though.
Their rights in the workplace. Longer work hours and pay cuts were imposed.
Ah, there they go. Longer work hours and pay cut. See, they out here slaving these folks. Well, we used to that though. We know that.
U.S. labor groups began protecting themselves by unionizing. In Canada,
okay, the union popped up. The union, shout out my guys work at the union, man. They be getting money over there. My guys who work at the union, they be telling me about that for sure.
Unions were illegal until 1872.
Damn, Canada was. I like Canada. Tim Hortons, Toronto, Niagara Falls. Canada got the vibes.
When thousands of Ottawa laborers marched to Prime Minister John Macdonald's home. That year, Canada wiped the anti-union law from its books, and the march became an annual Canadian tradition.
Okay, they marched and see, they struck on Buddy, they bum rushed Buddy house. Yeah, and told him we ain't working no more. Yeah, shout out Canada, man.
In 1882, Toronto labor officials invited an American union leader, Peter J. Maguire, to Toronto's labor celebrations. Maguire was so impressed that he suggested a workers' parade to New York City's Central Labor.
So we got this from Canada. Man, America always taking stuff. We done took a Labor Day from Canada to have a parade.
Union. He chose September 5th as the date because it filled the long void between July 4th and Thanksgiving.
We just made up a holiday in a day because we wanted a day off. Gotta love America, man. We just stole these folks' holiday and put it on a random day.
Coincidentally, that same year, a machinist from Paterson, New Jersey, Matthew Maguire, also proposed a laborers' celebration. On Tuesday, September 5th, 1882, thousands.
So basically, we just wanted a holiday to celebrate work. I take the day off though. I just don't be knowing.
Of New York City.
I need to do my research on all the holidays too. Now that this is gonna make me do my research on all holidays because we just be doing shit.
Laborers marched from City Hall to Union Square. They gathered in Reservoir Park for an afternoon of picnics, concerts, and speeches rallying for an
go to picnics. What they mean by that?
8-hour workday. 2 years later, the Central Labor Union moved the parade to the first Monday in September. They also encouraged all U.S. cities to follow New York's lead and march for the working man's holiday. For many, the choice was to either spend the day at work or march without pay. That began to change when Oregon became
hold up, march for free or go to work, and march for free or go to work and get paid.
The first state to legalize the Labor Day holiday in 1887. Other states, including New York, soon followed. It took a political disaster to put Labor Day on the national calendar. In 1894, railway workers in Pullman, Illinois went on strike to protest wage cuts. President Grover Cleveland faced pressure to end the demonstrations and sent 12,000 federal troops to break the strike. Violence erupted. 2 strikers were killed, and Cleveland's harsh methods made headlines. In an attempt to appease the
dang, they sent the army at the strikers?
nation's workers, he signed a bill to make Labor Day a federal holiday. Cleveland still lost that year's election.
Boy, still lost. Did all that ruckus and still lost.
America's workers continued to gain power through the 1950s, when over a third of all labor forces were unionized. Labor Day.
And so the union came and took over. I ain't never worked for a union. People in the union, let me know what the union about. What y'all get to do? I know y'all get that money though. Some of my boys be welders and getting it in. So yeah.
It had become a time to rally workers for safer conditions, fair pay, and benefits. But in the second half of the 20th century, the U.S. labor force diminished. Many factories closed. Jobs were outsourced to other countries. Today,
closed the factories and outsourced the jobs. Shout out my VAs though, but yeah. They took all the jobs out of America, sent them all out for cheaper costs. That's what America really do, outsource everything.
Workers still parade through blue-collar neighborhoods on Labor Day, and speeches unite the ever-dwindling labor force. But the day's true call has quieted. For now, most Americans leisurely enjoy the holiday as summer's last bow.
Yeah, that's the last day of summer. We cooking up. Who on the grill today, matter of fact? This is all I know Labor Day for. Who got the grill going? Y'all let me know in the comments. What's your best dish off the grill? I want some beef ribs and some chicken, for sure.